Right in the heart of Exeter's downtown Water Street is Exeter Fine Crafts, a small shop that helps local artists sell their art to folks interested in their work. On June 7th, Exeter Fine Crafts hosted a presentation for their in-house master potter, Roger Cramer. A previous clergyman, now a man who has honed and refined his craft and love of pottery for decades. Roger was asked by Laurie and Ward Dillmore of Exeter Fine Crafts if he was willing to give a presentation at the store.
A friend of mine had asked me to do an exhibit of my work. In the course of putting it together, I began to think of all of my work from beginning to where we are now. And hey, how about a retrospective? So it was with that then that I came to Laurie and Ward and talked to them about doing it here. So it's a perfect place to see all of those iterations of what I have done with clay.
Prepped and ready, Roger was given a steady warning.
Laurie and Ward had been cautioning me for my expectations about how many people were going to come, because they have had similar things to this, and it's been within the 15 to 12 number of people. When Saturday came and more people came, it was surprising. There were 75 people, I was told, and that was a very large number. You know, when I look out there and I know all of the people quite well, and some of them I know very well. Some of them came from the different parishes that I've been in. So these are people that I've known for maybe 50 years. And so I might have buried members of their family, married other members. Here I am at the podium looking out, which is the position that the priest always has when the sermon is about to be given. And I was so certain not to have this be a church affair, but it still had the quality of that, and a huge group, and so many folks that I knew. So it was great.
Roger's presentation told the beginning of his love for pottery, describing the people who inspired him, the methods he'd learned to love, and why he continues to create to this day. Those in attendance, so abundant that most could not be reasonably seated, were able to engage in Roger's work, interacting with his art, including holding his first ever pot or being introduced to personal favorites of his. Two attendees in the crowd were Roger's former students turned pottery instructors, Debbie and Linda, who have integrated themselves into Roger's workshop.
He encourages people to talk with each other about their work and collaborate. He loves clay. He loves clay, and it comes out of his pores, the love that he has for clay and creativity and being with people and fostering community.
I was so happy. I was so happy for him. I don't know if people appreciate how hard it is to put yourself out there. Even now, making pots, people are going to have opinions about that pot. But for him to put himself out there for this retrospective and have no idea how many people were going to be able to come, or be interested in coming and hearing about his journey as a potter. And so, yeah, I was very happy for him, and it was a great night.
Because it reminds me that we're all in this thing together, aren't we? And one day we will all be this body, right, rising. That's what the resurrection is about, is being taken up. And
reception was nothing short but positive to Roger, leaving not only those in attendance impacted by Roger himself.
Many of these people have been to my studio and have bought pottery and have continued to have a connection with me even in my new life as a potter. I was really overwhelmed at having so many of them come and be with me on that day. And of course, the love of these folks, it really, in a way, they carry me in their hearts, you know. And even in parishes where I am not the pastor or no longer the pastor, they still want to connect with me. People ask me on Saturday, was this a retrospective from beginning to end, that this was really the end of your work? And no, that's the last thing that I wanted, you know. So my work all goes on, and it's good.